It's Wednesday, July 16th, and today, on Just Wondering, we'll update three major sports stories in the DFW area.
And now, a word from our title sponsor.
Eyeing retirement? We aim to turn your nest egg into a paycheck with half the amount you've been led to believe. Fluent Financial combines in-house portfolio design risk management with income-generating investments designed to aid your financial independence. Our goal is to develop an effective portfolio strategy to help you retire sooner and have a better lifestyle. Fluent Financial can also implement a program that allows business owners to install a cash balance plan, which may potentially reduce income tax payments. You've worked hard to become successful. Let us help develop an effective portfolio strategy that works for you. Learn more today about Fluent Financial. Retire sooner, better lifestyle. For more information or to schedule a meeting, visit fluentfinancial.com or call 972-852-4800.
The Texas Rangers have reached the All-Star break, a disappointing 48-49, 8.5 games behind the Houston Astros, with 67 left to play. So much has gone wrong this first half for Texas. As usual, lots of pitching injuries, an unsettled bullpen, but mostly a disturbing fare of bats have been ice cold this first 95 games. Josh Young, so bad he was sent to the minors. Jonah Heim, Jake Berger, Jock Peterson, Leody Taveras, so bad he was simply told to go away, and Ezekiel Duran. Then there's Marcus Semien and Corey Seager and Adolis Garcia. Had very poor starts, but they have begun to pick it up a bit of late. And ahead of them, the fifth hardest schedule in the league for the rest of this season. But there are some good things also. Pitching has carried this club, though they did fritter away two very good Jacob deGrom starts during a 5-5 road trip that ended the first half. Evan Carter is back, and his back's okay, it appears. Though he is only a platoon player, he's still a good one. And perhaps best of all, this team at 48-49 is only 3.5 games behind Seattle in the crowded race for the last wild card spot. And of those 68 games left on the schedule, 67, 36 are at home, where the Rangers are 26-19. And only 29 away, where the club's just 22-30. And injured pitcher John Gray and that slumping first-half DH Jock Peterson ought to be back and healthy within the next 2 to 3 weeks. There's a real opportunity to step into the playoffs here still for the Rangers. But they just can't keep hanging around 500 and hope that's going to get it done. What they need is a streak, and they need it now. General Manager Chris Young is probably not a seller at the trade deadline, which is just 2 weeks away. But if there's a bad start to the second half, certainly Chris Young could become a seller. That is, if anybody really wanted what the Rangers might be selling. Next, on to Cooper Flagg. Expectations for him are through the roof. Let's put him in the Hall of Fame right now. Wait a minute. Tap the brakes. He's a terrific young player, but he's 18. He'll be the youngest player in the NBA this year. He reclassified to get into college a year early, meaning that Cooper Flagg right now should be a college freshman. Now, he's a good player, but be patient. Remember the teenage Dirk Nowitzki? I remember him. It took him a couple of years to start showing real progress. And during that second year, there were whispers. Could he be a bust? Now, he could be a 21-year maverick who walked into the Hall of Fame. Don't do that to Cooper Flagg. Don't be surprised if he's not even a starter at the beginning of the season, or even at the end of it. Dallas has a deep and talented set of frontline players. Allow the Mavs to figure out just how they want to break Cooper Flagg into the NBA. And don't be stunned if on some nights this superhero, instead of being the gift to the round ball gods, just looks like any other teenager trying to find his way along in life. Finally, start of the Dallas Cowboys training camp is just days away. And still, no new contract for Micah Parsons. We were told in February that negotiations had begun, and those negotiations were friendly, and Jerry Jones personally had talked to Micah Parsons. So what the hell is the holdup here? It's 5 months since we were told that. If there's no deal, will Parsons report to camp or be a holdout? Why should he report? Why take the chance of suffering a major injury? Why not do just like his friend C.D. Lamb did last year? Hold out for all of training camp. I don't understand why the Dallas Cowboys can't get things done. In the intervening 5-6 months since the season ended, loads of other teams have cut loads of big contracts for loads of wonderful players. Who's left? Well, Micah Parsons. Parsons will get all of his money. Dak Prescott waited and got all of his money. C.D. Lamb waited and got all of his money. Lamb, not being at training camp at all, looked out of sync with Dak Prescott early in the year. And I think it was one of the factors in the Cowboys going 7-10, which cost Mike McCarthy his job. Don't do this to the new head coach of the Cowboys. Brian Schottenheimer doesn't need anything looming over his first training camp as a head coach. Wherever Jerry Jones is now, maybe on his yacht, Bravo Eugenia. Jerry, pick up the phone. Get the damn thing done. What do you want from your favorite restaurant? Fantastic personal service? A cheery, welcoming, spotless atmosphere? And, of course, great food. The primest of beef, wagyu and lamb, incredibly fresh seafood, lobster, salmon, shrimp, Hall of Fame food from a Hall of Fame restaurant. 2 locations of Bob's Steak and Chop House, the original Bob's on Lemon Avenue, and the gorgeous new Bob's at Craig Ranch, McKinney.
Today's episode has been brought to you by Fluent Financial, Retire Earlier, Live Better, and by Bob's Steak and Chop House on Lemon in Dallas and in Craig Ranch in McKinney. Bob's, a Dallas tradition for more than 30 years.
If you've enjoyed Just Wondering, please hit follow, and a fresh new episode will land in your mailbox early every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning. Should you know a sports fan who might like our work, please share our contact information with that person. Just Wondering is technically directed by my wife Mary, who is also occasionally a talent on the show. It's produced by Mike Matern, edited and posted by Ashley Bullington. Thanks for listening to today's episode of Just Wondering. I'm Norm Hitzges, and know that every day I'll be just wondering about something.
And I'm Mary Hitchkus, and I'll just be wondering too.
This is a Stolen Water Media production.